Our next speaker is Mr. Mr. Michael Sullivan, Vice President of Orthopedic Institute for Children, our neighbor and valued partner, a veteran in healthcare management, including 10 years at Harvard Medical School in Massachusetts. Michael comes from a family of educators. In just 18 months at OIC, Michael's commitment to our partnership is evident. The paid summer internships exclusively for Ortho High School students have doubled. The number of Ortho High School volunteers has increased by 30%. Clinical managers participate in our industry panel. The revamped process for selecting OIC volunteer scholarships provided 21 scholarships to our 2015 graduates, doubling last year's recipients. Since the OIC volunteer scholarships program began in 2006, more than $400,000 in college scholarships have been awarded to Ortho High graduates. Now that's a good part. Wouldn't you agree? Please welcome our friend and partner, Michael Sullivan.
Es una persona muy importante del Hospital Orthopedic Institute for Children. Damos la bienvenida.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Principal Motter, special dignitaries, distinguished faculty and administrators, parents, family, friends, and especially the graduates of the class of 2015.
Bienvenidos a todos.
Congratulations, you did it. You did it. Now, before I begin my brief comments, I would like to ask and call upon a person you know and love to certify that the aisles are clear and that the students are properly attired in their gowns and caps and uniform. For the very last time, Ms. Sanchez, will you please certify that the class of 2015 is ready? You got the green light, class. Let's hear it from Ms. Sanchez. Orthopedic is more than just a shared name between your high school and our Orthopedic Institute for Children. It's a privilege for us to be here, to be part of this program and this school. When city leaders were thinking about creating your school, they came to us at Orthopedic Institute for Children and said, would you help? And we were delighted to. We even donated a part of the land where our campus sits on today. But more than land, our common mission of education is vital to the community and to your growing minds as you move on in your lives. The students here have given thousands and thousands of hours of volunteer time. Many of you have traveled down to our clinic right on the border of Mexico and helped us with our children that we serve in Mexico. I'm happy to say that since we began our program, our International Children's Program, Orthopedic Institute for Children has provided 30,000 free surgeries to the children of Mexico, and you have helped us all the way. We're proud to have given the students of Ortho over $400,000 in scholarships, dozens of paid internships, and we're honored to share our name. Today is a time of mixed emotions for you, I'm sure, as you celebrate this great achievement. Share with your family and your friends who have done so much by you as you were going through the school years. Lots of excitement, and yes, as I've talked to some of you over at Orthopedic Institute for Children, yes, there's a little bit of trepidation of what lies ahead. But you've built a solid foundation. Like you, I went to a school in the inner city when much was going around the neighborhoods. But when I set foot on campus, I was safe and focused, and so were you. You've come from an environment that is nurturing, that is an incubator for education. Your faculty, as I look at them, are architects. They've helped you and guided you and prepared you. And while many in our nation today focus on test scores as a measurement of quality, or the measurement of quality, your faculty have given you greater tools than simply skills to take a test. The way I look at it, they've given you focus, commitment, and compassion. Now that's quality education. Let's hear it for your faculty. Three weeks ago, my only child, my daughter, graduated from college. But when she graduated 4 years ago from high school, I gave her some advice, and I'd like to share that with you today. Trust in what you've learned here at Ortho High. Treasure the friendships you've made. Hold dear the guidance that you have been given by these fine faculty. Always give your best effort. Find your passion and gain practical experience along the way. I have no doubt that you will face challenges like most of us do ahead, but trust in what you've learned these last 4 years. You know, when I was your age, graduating from high school, I faced a challenge. My family didn't have enough money to go to the school that I wanted to go to. So I had a choice, go to a different school or work 20 hours a week. And I chose to work those 20 hours a week, have the full course load, and have some fun along the way. I joined a fraternity, and believe it or not, joining that fraternity, I found my passion. We volunteered at Boston Shriners Burn Institute, where they took care of children who were burned in fires and other ways. And I got to interact with those children and their families. And now 2 decades later, I'm happy to say I've been in hospital management because of those very days when I was back in college. So take all of your experiences and apply them and find your passion, and I'm sure you'll have great success. "32 years ago this week, I graduated from high school. And my mentor and teacher, Michael Sokolowski, gave me a card. And to this very day, I have that card, and as I was preparing this speech, I looked at it again. And in it is a poem from Kipling. It's called If. I'm going to just read one verse from it. "If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, if you can trust yourself when all doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And what is more, you'll be a man, my son." That's from Kipling. Now, before I sit down, members of the class of 2015, you're ready. Embrace the next chapter of your lives and always hold these formative years dear. Now, at Orthopedic Institute for Children, we like to take group shots. And I know your class president already asked you once, but I'm going to ask you all to please rise. Now, what we like to do is we like to all point to the right because we're moving up to take care of our kids. So if you'd point to the right and hold up there for a second. Yep. Good. Oh no, I'll get it. We're good. All right, you ready? All right. Congratulations.